I really hope we're filming. I really hope so because I've just done a whole get ready with me for this face and it didn't film. It didn't film the whole thing. Oh my gosh. Anyway, you live and you learn, right? Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anai. Hope you are doing well today. So today we're just going to do a really quick, I did this face. A quick get ready with me. What the heck? You can see it on, but it didn't film, did it? It didn't film. It's all right. We'll do it again another time. Yeah. We just did brows. We used concealer. We used BB cream. And we used my favorite blush. And we used my favorite mascara. Don't know if that's even in focus-ish. Yep. That's my favorite mascara at the moment. So yeah, lip lined and then did lip gloss. Listen, lip gloss life. I didn't realize just how much I would love it. But basically I was talking about 3 things that I would definitely do again, or that I wish I had done to help me to be, to recover better during my postpartum period. No, when something's driving you insane. Anyway, so 3 things that I would definitely do. So number 3, we'll go in like rank order. Number 3, I would say taking my supplements. So my midwife, she told me about like how you definitely need to take your supplements if, especially for later on in life, because things like osteoporosis are more likely to happen if you haven't been taking your vitamin D. And I was like, oh my goodness, because if you're breastfeeding. So because you're pumping out so many nutrients for baby, obviously, yes, you can replenish, but you need those supplements to help replenish what you have lost through breast milk. So I was like, oh my goodness, right, okay, I'd better get on it. So definitely I would take your supplements if you can. So, if you need to take your iron supplements, if you need to take your vitamin D, especially if you're melanated. Oh my goodness. And I had a baby, and baby was born during like the winter months. And I tell you now, I was feeling it, especially with those darker nights, less sunlight, darker days, less sunlight. So I would definitely say, especially if you are black, darker skinned, you definitely need that vitamin D supplement. It's going to help you so much. And you know how they talk about the SAD syndrome. That's going to be even more so. I'm just now clocking that actually that will definitely have more of an impact if you're black and you've had a baby and it's the winter months. That's like the trifecta, I would think, in terms of if you've got a vitamin D deficiency, you're definitely, I would think, more likely, therefore, to go down the route of like postpartum depression and stuff. Obviously, there's other things that will play a part, but I would definitely think that would play a part, no? So take your supplements as much as possible. Number 2. So number 2 then, I would say have your support network. So organize your support network beforehand. Make sure you've had a conversation with them to say, okay, I'm going to need you for X, Y, and Z. Make sure they know, right? I was very fortunate to have people who were saying, listen, what do you need me to do when baby comes, etc. And so I was able to call on those people. Thank God for like meal trains and stuff with church and whatnot. I had such wonderful women, all cooking for us. So basically a meal train is where you have different people. You basically organize it for either someone who's sick or someone who's just had a baby, someone who has just moved house, and people who are in need basically. And each day That's how my one worked. Each day you have a different person who's coming to your house with food, and they do that. And I was just like, oh my goodness, this is so helpful, because then that's one less thing to worry about. Obviously, people have different things about, like, food and stuff like that. But whatever it is that's going to help you and your family, that's what you need to put in place before you have baby. So make sure you communicate that with your support network, whoever it is, if it's your mom, if it's your aunt, if it's your friends, if it's whoever it is, if it's your church, whoever it is, just ask for that support. Don't be too shy, don't be too proud to ask for that support. And things like making sure you know where your older children are going to go, especially during your your labor and birth time. Definitely make sure that you organize where they're going, organize who's going to be picking up, who's going to be dropping off when you're in hospital. However long, you don't know how long you're going to be in hospital for, so make sure you've got that in place as well. Even if you don't end up using that extra support, you've at least prepped somebody to say, right, in case I need you, this is what would need to be done, etc., and they're ready for it. Number one on my list is declutter. Now, this was the husband's idea. I'm not even going to take any credit for it, but decluttering will save you. It will save your life. So making sure that you haven't got so much stuff, because having a baby is overwhelming in and of itself. But if you've decluttered, if you've removed the stuff that you no longer need, right? If you've just removed the stuff and you've just got the things that you will need, i.e. clothes that are versatile, that you can quickly breastfeed if you're breastfeeding, that you can do skin to skin, etc. All of that stuff. Clothes that are comfortable, stuff that's comfortable to sit on, to sleep in, etc. All of that stuff you've kept, but you've gotten rid of all the things that you don't need. You are going to have less stress because there's now less to take care of. Go figure. There's now less to take care of. So, good. We're still filming. I was checking to see if we're still filming. So that is, I would definitely say that decluttering is going to help you, definitely won't hinder you. And it'll just clear your mind as well. You'll be less stressed when people come over. You'll be less agitated because you'll be thinking, if you're anything like what I was like, thinking, oh my gosh, I haven't tidied this, I haven't tidied that. But because you have less stuff, you're going to have more stuff because of baby, but you have less in general. You would have had more if you didn't declutter. Now you have just a little bit more because of baby stuff. You have less to clean, less to stress about, less laundry. Oh my gosh, just less stress, full stop. It's just so much better. Oh, I wish I'd done it sooner, right? So hopefully those tips were helpful for you. Let me know if you've got your own top 3 tips. What would you advise yourself if you were to go back in time and be like, listen, this is what you need to do. Make sure you put this in place. What would you say to yourself? And let me know in the comments below. All right. So don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. All right. Bye.